Okay, good day. Today I'm gonna show you how we're going to build a simple store inventory system using Google Sheets. So first, these are the steps that we will follow, but before that, let me show you an example. Let's start with a general method before going to the specific. Okay, so let's open a Google Sheets now. Okay, do not forget to name your file or output as inventory system. Okay, so this is how this sample looks like. This is the general example that we're going to build later. Okay, and later I have a task that will be given in our LMS just for you to do the following. Okay, for me to measure if you can apply this particular learning in a real world situation or in a specific challenge. Okay, so let's start. So this inventory system is created, I know that's communicated earlier. So this a store inventory system. So in a particular store, for instance, okay, right after they receive, they have also sales of those items. Okay, and so the concept or the most important for this inventory system is we can easily monitor the receive and sale as well as the stocks left in the specific stock room. So the price is just for you to demonstrate the application of VLOOKUP function. Okay, later I will just show you how we're going to do that. Okay, so first it requires to create a categorized list, a table. Okay, so the purpose of this table is just for us to name a codes, okay, to describe our product in a specific code, and also the units that we have on the product and the price of those products. Okay, so right after that, we have also required to create a receiving table or receiving form. Okay, so for instance, in February 1, we just receive A1. Okay, and we just put a quantity here. So say for instance 30. Okay, then say for instance on February 3, we just have an out or sale of those products. So say for example, we have also sales wholesale 25 quantity for that Bonafide. Wow, okay, 25. So this is an example that we can easily monitor those items in this stock level. This is the most important why we need to create this one. Okay, so we have just received 30, 25 for monitoring, and also there is also only 5 left in our stocks for that particular item. Okay, and say for example, we just received also A4 and February 2. Okay, say for example, we have 20 here, a slice, 20 slice for this, and we can also say the particular product. Okay, A4. So say for example, we just sell also the same amount what we have received. Okay, then if we're going to proceed on this inventory system A4, okay, so it shows that we have 0 stocks already. Okay, so the purpose that I created a drop down arrow. So for example, we just also order another A1 for the specific day. Okay, so for example, we have 50 here. So all in all, it will total how many receive item that we have. So all in all, we have 80. So if you can proceed on this inventory A1 makes 80. Okay, and okay, on February 5 also, A1, we just sell a particular, so for example 45. Okay, so we just sell a total of, okay, 45 plus 25, so we have 70, and we have 10 more stocks on our stock. Okay, then for A3, for example, so since we don't have received yet A3, okay, so we don't have a particular data on here, on this. Okay, so to show you, these are the steps that we're going to do in order to create that kind of example. So there's other step. First, we need to create categorize item list. Okay, and we need to create in of those product. Third, we need to create out list of those product, and last, we need to create a stocks inventory monitoring table. So let me demonstrate to you how we're going to create. Okay, let me open another worksheet here. Okay, let's name this one store inventory. Okay, now, so for this one, okay, same thing. I will just copy only a particular categorized item list. The first table that we're going to create is the categorized item list. So let me copy this one on my newly created sheets. Where's that? I have so many store stocks. Okay, that's that one. Sorry, this one. Okay, let me paste it on A1 to cell. Okay, let me expand the cell. Okay, like what I've said, this is just a category for the purpose that we're going to describe and provide barcode effectively. Okay, we are described the name every product, a unique name that we're given to the product. Okay, and after that, so we need to create now another table. Okay, so let me just name this one as receiving item list. Receiving item list. Okay, so for this one, so no need for us to provide code here, as well as this one. Okay, and as well we need to add quantity that we want. Okay, since this is just for receiving, so let's name this table as quantity. And aside from that, we're going to create another table, another column here rather. So let me name this one as date, as a specific date, an example of date that we're going to input. So first and foremost, so earlier I just showed you that it has a drop down on this code and automatically just provide specific units and price. So this one, the products, the units, and the price is simply an automatic one, except from this. So in order for us, first thing that we're going to do in order to provide a drop down, okay, so first let's name this table. Okay, this one, let us highlight this table rather. Okay, so So to highlight the table, first we need to go here. We have here the data validation. Okay, so for the data validation, we need to select a specific range. Okay, our range start from A3 to A12. Then click OK. Then save. Okay, so if you notice, we can have drop down to select specific codes here. Okay, and in my example earlier, it will automatically show specific products, specific units, and the price for the product. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is to name our categorized item table. So just highlight from A3 to D12. Okay, then the data. Let's proceed to the data tab and select name ranges. Okay, the purpose that we're going to name the ranges, okay, is let's name this one as categorize items. Categorize. The purpose that we're going to name this one, since we're going to use this for receive, sales, and also then in the stocks table. So the purpose that we're going to name this table, this range, is for us to easily determine a specific table, and we are not required to put this the name of the worksheet, and as well as the range that we have on this. Okay, so the main purpose is just for us to use for this cell, as well as for the units and the price, to make it automatic. Okay, so to proceed to have that example, that right after selecting a particular code here, it will automatically select this. Okay, the VLOOKUP function will help for us to do that kind of requirement. Okay, VLOOKUP is simply stands for vertical look up. Okay, vertical look up, since we want to look vertically. This one, and this one, and this one. We have also another function, lookup, if we're going to look horizontal lookup. Okay, so that's the difference. So the requirement in order for us to use the VLOOKUP function, okay, first we need to provide the key, the search key. Okay, our search key, whatever it is being selected on G3, so this is the search key. Okay, then another requirement is just for us to provide the name of the range that we're going to look for, vertically look for. So that is, we named that earlier as categorize. Okay, then right after that, we need to provide the index. Okay, so our index that we're going to look is from products column. So it would be from 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to provide the index. Index is just to provide a number of table that we have. So this would be 2, since this is for the second one. Okay, second 1, 2. Okay, then after that, we need to provide if it is true or false. Okay, if we're going to okay, so these are the requirement for using a VLOOKUP. Let me just explain to you briefly. Okay, Okay, if we're going to use VLOOKUP, do not forget, since this is a function, do not forget to type first an equal sign. Okay, then the search key followed by the range that we have. Okay, and the index that we have. The index is simply the number of the column that we're looking for. And last, if it is what do you call this, search key index, and search key and index. So let me explain simply for this. VLOOKUP. Wait. Okay, VLOOKUp. This one. So we can easily find. Okay, so the index and if sorted. Okay, now. So I just provide false here. Okay, I just provide false here. Okay, let me just explain to you the purpose. Okay, is sorted, is underscore sorted. Okay, so is sorted requires to provide it's either true or false. So if we're going to provide false, it should be exact match. Okay, that's an example. And for true, approximate. So meaning I did not use this one, approximate match. Okay, I did not use true since I want an exact match. So I just provide false here. Okay, then enter. So if you notice, if I'm going to select A1 here, it will automatically select word of I1. Okay, from the categorized items. So same thing that we're going to do on the next column, which is the unit. So all you have to do, just copy and just replace or just modify what number of column that we're looking for. So this should be column number 3. Okay, for the units. Okay, so A1, and as well as the search key. Okay, very good. And copy again. Okay, G3, and this one for the price, so it should be 1 2 3 4. Okay, enter. So that's it. And for this one, we need to input the specific date that we have earlier, February 1, for example, 2019. Okay, let me expand the cell. Okay, so right after that, if we're going to use this for future purposes, so you can drop down, okay, until the end of this column. Okay, you can use this one as well as this one. So just autofill those functions in order to copy those formulas. Okay, so say for example, if we have this 50 for receiving a quantity for this, so 30. Okay, after that, another step number 3 or requirement number 3, we need to create sales. So in order for you to create, just copy, okay, and paste it from M to R, and just replace the name here, sales or out item list. Okay, so for this one, so same thing that we're going to look for. Okay, so if you notice in 3, Okay, as well as this one, entry also, and this one, entry also. So it will look for this. So we just replace a date here. Say for example, this is February 3. Okay, so whatever that we're going to out here, it will automatically copy on this. And last, we're going to create for a stocks inventory table. Stocks inventory table. Stocks or inventory table. Inventory table. So for this one, okay, we need to enter products here, the codes, the product. So this one, we need to name this one as receive. Okay, receive. And this one is for another table for out. Okay, sales. And another table for sales, another table for stocks. Okay, so whatever that I'm going to select for this U3, it will also monitor the receive, the sales, the product, as well as the stocks left. Okay, so in order for us to monitor, so we need to use another function, which is SUMIF. Okay, so equal SUMIF. So the requirement for SUMIF are the following. Okay, so SUMIF. Okay, here the requirement. First, we need to enter range, criterion, and the sum range. Okay, so range, criterion, and the sum range. Okay, so for range, first requirement for a range, okay, so we are just simply using this one, equal. For the sum range, okay, for the sum range, we are looking for range from this one. So we're just simply looking for this sum range. Again, sum range. Okay, very good. Sum range, the criterion. Okay, so we're just simply providing the sum range that we have. And next thing, we're going to enter for the criterion. So the criterion, we are simply looking for this, from U3. And for range, criterion, and the sum range, so we are just simply adding the sum from this range. Okay, so we find an error here. U3 by 3. U3 formula. Sorry. Why did not put some F? Some F. So that's it. to select for another A3 here, A2, A1 for receiving. We can also provide date. So for example, this is February 5. We just receive another item A1 since our stocks is 0. So for example, we just receive another 40. Okay, then we have a total of 70. So this one, so it shows here. So same thing that we're going to do for sales. Again, equal sum F. Okay, our range starts from this one. Okay, then comma, naka-writer yun. Whatever it is being selected here will be total the quantity from this sales table. Then enter. So if you notice, we have 30. Okay, and for the stocks, we can just easily use the basic operation. Okay, from W minus. Okay, so since we have just received, okay, this is the total that we have 40 stocks on our stock row since we have an out of 30. After that, okay, so this one we need to, okay, for the total we need to create a simple total here. Okay, total, we need to create a total table. Okay, another total table here. This one we need to merge. Okay, another total table. Total. Okay, so equal.
Yung break time na naman nga gastos lagi. No?
And that's it. Okay. So now I am done demonstrating to you how we're going to create an inventory system, store inventory system. So for this time, I will post an assignment. Okay, so for you to create a ship inventory system, so this one. So I will just send to you the copy of this instruction. Okay, so all you have to do, okay, I want you to create an ship inventory system, okay, that requires 2 stock room. Okay, so create first the procedure. You must also create a categorized item list like this one. What did I demonstrate earlier? So it is also the same function and the same description or the same explanation. After that, follow the instruction creating table for worksheets. Okay, so you must follow this one as well as the name of specific tables. All you have to do, you must create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables. Okay, you have to create purchase, borrow, return, and dispose table. And we need to monitor all these things from 2, 3, 4, 5 on the stock. So we can easily monitor the purchase item and ship, the borrowed item and ship, and the returned item per ship and dispose item. So I just give an example like that since it is not probably the same thing with the store. Okay, it has a material here that we can return. So those return item will be stocks on our stock room number 2, and the newly purchased item will be stocks on stock room number 1. So we have here the paint brushes. So these are for and not for only one uses only. So we can just return to use for another uses. So that's it. Thank you.